Hi, Angela. I'm really glad you can make it in today for session. There's a couple of things I wanted to go over for you with you today. First of all, I wanted to talk to you about your goals for treatment, just to figure out where you are, what it is you expect out of treatment, and how much work you're willing to put into this. Okay? So I know you've been looking for work and it's causing you some anxiety, right? You've been feeling anxious 7 days a week, you have trouble sleeping, trouble concentrating, and there's a few crying spells going on in there too. Am I right? Yeah. Are they still happening as frequently as they were when you got here? Okay. So, in thinking of all of those things, what do you think is the most important thing we work on? Your anxiety? You know what? I think that's a great choice. Honestly believe that if we can manage your anxiety, you it'll help with your sleep, improve your concentration, and hopefully reduce those crying spells. Um, there's different things we can do to work on. One of the things we're going to have to do is work on your recognizing your feelings. Everybody has their baseline, so we need to figure out what your baseline is so that when you start dipping a little bit low, you're able to bring it up. It's a lot easier to bring it up when you're starting to dip than when you go down way low. Um, so I was thinking some of the things we can do are, again, working on recognizing those feelings, those emotions, um, somatic responses, which means how your body reacts to it so that you understand when it's coming on. And then we can go ahead and implement coping skills. So there's a few different coping skills that I want to work on with you. One of them is breathing, meditation, muscle relaxation, body scans. We need to figure out what is going to work for you best. And I think once you have these skills under your belt and you're able to recognize when you need them, I think you're going to find that you're able to manage that anxiety a lot better. How does that sound to you? Okay, so as far as this goal goes, then I will be your guide and you will be the active participant. Okay, I can guide you in these things, but I can't do it for you. That's why it's so important that you give me your opinion on what your goals are. You really need to work at it. Um, so I'm thinking right now we're scheduled for weekly sessions, and I think we can keep it that way. Meeting once a week, every week, and maybe we should give ourselves a 2 month goal to make this happen. In 2 months, we can always go ahead and reevaluate it, see where you are, make any adjustments that's needed, or we can even at that time maybe we'll be ready to make a new goal. How's that sound? Good. Okay, great. Well, Angela, though, like I said, it's really important that you're consistent with your sessions. I can't stress enough how important that is and how important practice and the homework that I assign you is. So you've missed a few sessions and you've come in late quite a few times. So I also wanted to talk to you about an attendance contract. Is that something that you'd be willing to work on with me? Okay, so I have an attendance contract here. Let me just go over it with you, okay? So, first of all, you need to understand that any appointment you missed for any reason is considered an absence, and that 2 times tardy will equal an absence. I need you to agree to cancel your appointments at least 24 hours in advance. If you don't call to cancel or attend therapy, it will be considered a no-show. You need to understand that after missing 3 scheduled therapy appointments in a 6-month period, I will have to give your spot to somebody else, which means if you want to continue with therapy with me, it will be based on my availability, or you can be assigned to a new therapist. However, the day and time will have to be negotiated at that time. Um, you understand that if you arrive more than 15 minutes late without letting me know in advance, there you will not receive therapy that day. And then lastly, you agree to notify me at least 2 weeks in advance of any vacations or extended leave of absence that you're planning to have. Does these sound reasonable to you? Okay, great. Then if I can just have you sign a date. Okay, I'll just go ahead and put this in your file. Thank you, Angela.